Welcome to Slash Detroit for Friday, September 13th. Today's episode is brought to you by RoboCop. That's right, the highly anticipated RoboCop statue has made its way home. What started as a playful tweet to Mayor Bing became a fully funded Kickstarter campaign, which paid for a human-sized RoboCop sculpture, which was then 3D scanned, emailed over to a firm that milled an oversized version of the sculpture out of high-density styrofoam, and then shipped to Detroit. It now sits in the shop of Venus Bronze Works on the east side, where it will be disassembled and each piece will be metal cast. We took a bit of video of Detroit's greatest unboxing since Coleman Young's Krugerrand shipment arrived, so head over to PishPosh.Tv to see more. And if that wasn't enough, the first trailer for the new RoboCop movie was released just a few days ago.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
In case there was any doubt which way this hearing would go, Abraham Pearson was held without bond after being arraigned on charges including assault with intent to murder, unlawful imprisonment, and impersonating a peace officer to commit a crime. Monday's manhunt came to an end after police caught Pearson walking near I-94 in Mount Elliott. Earlier in the day, Pearson stabbed a Wayne County Sheriff's deputy in the neck with a shank made out of a comb, stole the officer's uniform and keys, escaped the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice, carjacked a woman outside, and fled the scene. When he escaped, Pearson was on his way to sentencing after being found guilty of carjacking and armed robbery. The new Regional Transit Authority is looking to bring bus rapid transit to the Detroit area. If a new multi-county tax with federal matching funds is approved, the longer, faster buses could be up running down Woodward from Detroit to Pontiac in the next few years. Other routes being looked at are Detroit to Macomb, Detroit to Ann Arbor, and Troy to Mount Clemens. Bus rapid transit is a much cheaper alternative to light rail, which is also coming to Detroit. The Wayne County tax auction is underway, and the initial bids in the first round are for the last 3 years of back taxes owed on a given property. Be careful with your bids, though. Steve Nealing at Motor City Muckraker points out that there are deals to be had, but also some very expensive lemons. This Virginia Park two-family flat has an opening bid of only $11,000, and this one could be yours for just $10,100. However, if you want to own something really high-end, you'll want to be sure to get Detroit's most expensive couch. This sofa and the lot it sits on can be acquired for a mere $20,500. Governor Snyder has an 8-point lead against Democrat Mark Schauer in a newly released poll. Snyder is recovering from the dip in his popularity that occurred during the passing of the right-to-work legislation. His rebound comes after the tough nerd pushed through the Medicaid expansion bill and the bankruptcy filing in Detroit. Last night, Benny Napoleon tweeted out a link to this infographic on his Instagram feed. Take a hard look at that triangle on the left. Napoleon's 50% reduction in crime will apparently be acquired with an adequate increase in opportunity, desire, and victims. Or maybe it's a radar chart indicating that without opportunity or victims, desire can't exist in the city. Pause the video for a moment, and if you can figure out what this picture means, please send a tweet to BD Canuck. In sports, the Red Wings signed a 1-year, $1.75 million deal with Daniel Cleary, who was expected to leave the team for greener pastures. However, Cleary turned down Philadelphia's 3-year, $8.25 million offer to play with his longtime team.